Chun comes to ruin the day.
Wow, surprised to find you here after hours.
I'm surprised you're not here after hours.
I like to have a life outside of training, Guy, but I don't like coming back to a messy place after you trained all night. So I came to clean up.
It is clean.
Not with your sweaty body rolling all over it.
You like my sweaty body.
So I heard you got into the preliminary judgments for the next tournament.
So that's why you came?
I really wish you wouldn't.
Of course you don't.
I'm sure you think you're ready and have already ignored all the master's advice and aren't gonna listen to what I say, but please, at least think about what you're doing.
Hey.
You know you aren't ready, and I know you aren't ready, 'cause I'm definitely not ready for something like that. Out of the whole class, you're the only one who hasn't mastered the first inner techniques. You're just asking to get wrecked.
Aw, you're worried about me.
We aren't even on the map of the strongest houses in the region. I don't think you should be going and getting your ass beat and making us look bad.
Do you remember the last tournament, the early fight between Gong Mujin and Billy Kang?
Yeah.
Kang was getting his ass handed to him, and he was at the edge of the ring. Mujin had landed like 4 kicks in a row, and on his 5th kick, Mujin jumped forward, placing the kick right at the center of Kang's chest.
Yeah, and he missed.
He missed. Kang slid directly around him, maybe half a step away from where he was, under the leg, and landed a full hook under Mujin's ribs. And one punch is all it took to put him down.
You're not gonna win anything with one lucky punch, Guy.
That's not the point. Mujin controlled the fight the entire match, keeping the pace even on the defensive. At that pivotal moment, Mujin fell into his own rhythm and tried to follow it up with a 5th kick, even though Kang wasn't in ideal reach. When his back foot left the ground, Kang shifted his weight forward and stepped into the kick, sliding next to it in the same rhythm. That half step gave Kang a perfect opening. He wasn't lucky. His perception and masterful footwork were what gave him the win. I've practiced it for over a year now, and I can do the same thing Kang did. And my control over my motion is better than either of them. I can handle that caliber of opponent.
Oh, really?
Ooh, that would hurt.
Would have hurt you a lot more than it hurt me. You missed the important detail about that fight. Mujin had a lapse in his breathing technique when he centered that last kick. Kang saw that and took advantage of it. If Mujin had grounded himself a half second earlier, he could have brushed off that punch with ease. All that strength and physical prowess will never be enough if you don't master the inner techniques. You'll never qualify for the tournament level.
I guess we'll have to find out if that's true.
Thank you for the history lesson, Mr. Guy and Mrs. Yu-chun.
He's been there since I started talking. I figured you noticed. Must have been focused on other things.
I'm Judge Blue. I'll be the proctor and judge for this test.
Judge,
Are you ready?
you're taking the test now? You've been training all night. You don't even know what the test is.
The committee doesn't have time to waste with unprepared candidates. If this is a bad time, I can happily move on to a next contender.
No, it's fine. I was just hoping to meditate a bit before we started. Oh well.
On a personal note, I must admire a man who would undergo this while worn out. For that, I'll pay you some respect. But not too much. I assume the test is clear? I'll gauge your ability. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Guy.
I'm ready.
You shouldn't underestimate this guy. These people test fighters far more experienced and capable than you. You aren't going to get anywhere with just physicality.
Such a pessimist. I was hoping to surprise you after I'd won, but she showed up tonight and surprised me. But you know, you're not entirely wrong.
Told you weren't ready. Now get up. You've got some cleaning to do.